I would actually like to see.
Actually, it might be
two base all in.
Might be two base because it's Ohana.
Two base all in would be
likely
nice.
going to be a Forge Fast expand. That's the meta
Forge
game.
Fast expand on Ohana is reasonable, but it's a little tougher for the Zerg on this map to go 3 base.
Yeah.
Yes. Various.
Okay. Whoops. We weren't supposed to say any of that before the map loads.
All right. So here we are in our second game. This is now into the round of 8. We have our feature player here. Steven, what is with your internet? Anyway, in the bottom right, we have our red Protoss player, our featured player for the evening, it seems. His ID is...
Demosthenes. We're getting closer. I promise.
And in the top
Maybe
left,
by the time he gets to the
in
finals.
the orange trunks, we have our Zerg player. His ID is...
BatesC.
Okay, so very quickly we'll see what goes on. It looks like a probe going out early, throw that pylon down for the Forge Fast expand, so we will be seeing a Forge Fast expand from the Protoss, which is expected, you know. It's or it could be a gateway expand, like a Naniwa type build. But a very early pull actually from the Protoss. Is that a 6 pull?
That is a 6 pool.
It's a 7-ish pull. Okay, well it's a
6 pool.
6 pull? Okay. Well, it's an extremely early pull, so we'll see if
it's gonna get scouted.
It does get scouted.
Oh,
So
man.
now the cannon
get that
gets built in
yes.
time.
So let's see how quickly can he get a cannon up and finish the wall, basically.
Well, I don't know about this forge placement. That forge placement looks really weird.
Well,
I
he's
think
he's going for
gonna-
the wall off at the ramp. That's what he's doing. So he's going to put a cannon, gateway, pylon, or something to try to finish that wall.
He is also going to go extra safe and probably drop a cannon in his mineral line.
Yeah.
Because
Now,
they come.
It doesn't
He
look
is
like the
hiding
cannons
this
are going to be
probe.
built in time.
He needs to
so
get that
maybe
cannon
he's
down
going to
Yeah.
reverse cannon.
He's got to put another cannon down, because otherwise he's going to get caught on the other side. He's going to have to keep pulling his workers to one side.
Well, I mean, he can't do that until he gets his pylon finished. So
Right.
The
The
question
fact that it was scouted is really good for the Protoss, the fact that he had such an early scout. Okay, so pylon goes down. I don't know if I agree.
I don't agree with going after
No.
the
That gives the Toss too much time to have these cannons up, but
yes. But
I mean he's going to be stuck on one base. But I mean the Zerg's on 6 pool, so
right, and I mean he's only going to get 2 cannons before this forge goes down.
right. But
so.
2 cannons are enough to take down this amount of Zerglings.
Right, but it doesn't matter because
Up here
see what's
at-
happening is he has not built. He built those 6 lings and then started going immediately into his economy. He built another overlord. He built a queen, and now he built another.
As
Proxy.
a heads up, yes, he's
Proxy
proxy.
gateways.
Now
does
BatesC
Zerg-
cannot see that until that hatchery finishes. It will not have vision of that area. So,
That's actually a great counter, because now that he's going into heavy economy, he's going to have trouble defending against a zealot push, which is probably what's coming.
yeah.
Yeah, and he does not have any more lings in production.
Right. I mean, no
so
workers are dead. It's 18 drones to 18 probes. Chrono boost saved up for the zealots.
Honestly, our Protoss player could take this if he gets enough damage off.
I think I'm liking the Protoss on this matchup right now.
He finally sees it.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
his
the queen
hatch
sees
just got
that
vision.
stuff.
Well, yes.
Okay, that's still reasonable.
But now that
Well,
with
I mean,
all that
there's
chrono
1 zealot
picked up-
out already. Now 2.
there'll be a third here in just a second and a fourth.
And he still has not started building lings, so maybe he's confident he can hold this off with queen and drones, but
He's
Really?
building
Let's around
spine
spine now.
He's
that-
speed.
spines.
Yeah, he doesn't have speed, and he yeah, queen goes down. That was pretty quick, and the spine crawl is gonna be late. I think it's GG here.
He's got 16 lings in production right now. If he can get those out,
Right. He just needs to make sure they don't get killed, and metabolic boost will finish soon-ish. That's
He's
fine.
gonna get us around here.
Oh, the spine
Oh,
had to be
gonna get it.
canceled.
Oh, he got the
He does
cancel
get
on
the
spine?
cancel, yeah, so he didn't lose all of his minerals.
This is great micro from the Zerglings, but
He's gonna clean it up. This is gonna go into an interesting game. Like, where is the Protoss player gonna go now? Is the
say
question.
Protoss now, expand. And
He needs to have done that
He
already. He's
doesn't.
sitting at
No,
800.
he can't expand right now. If he expands now, he's going to die to all these lings.
he can build cannons in his expansion now, and just have a lot of
He
pellets.
no longer has a forge. This
Yeah.
Oh
forge
yeah,
can't do that.
so he is going Stargate.
This is Stargate's a better choice because that allows him to continue aggressing, pick off drones, while he basically gets back on track for a macro game. I mean, right now, remember, his only 2 gateways are in the Zerg's base. Once those get cleaned up, he's not going to have any base defenses. So, and he's just going to continue training zealots to keep this run-by from happening as long as possible.
I guess he can't get to the
Yeah, he
pylon.
can't get to the
He
pylon.
can't.
So,
Yeah, it
excellent
saves a little
with
time, but
gateway placement.
He is finally building a gateway back at home. However, he has not started warp gate research,
He
which
went
is
with
a little
the
scary.
void ray. Interesting.
It kind of makes sense without having any anti-air at the moment, other than the queens.
Yeah, and
It's
it's
only
true
2.
that he only has 2 queens. So that's a reasonable choice.
I think the Void Ray because Phoenix against Zergling not exactly a great choice, and it leaves himself too vulnerable to.
Well, and
But
the
he
only
still needs
bad
to
thing...
counter. He needs to
Void
wall
rays don't
protect
exactly
against
kill Zerglings very fast either. So
Right.
and the
He needs
unfortunate
a little
thing...
more- he needs more cannons. There's now enough length to take down those 2 cannons.
And the only unfortunate thing is, he was able to scout the Void Ray coming out, so
there's a nice Sim City going on here, though. The Lings are going to have a hard time actually getting a surround on anything.
Yeah, you're right. There's pylons to
Some
protect.
good
That
play
pylon does
there.
protect. Yeah.
The Zerg, of course, taking a 3rd base behind this, so the Protoss
So what-
is in bad shape, to say the least. He needs to do a lot of damage with this Void Ray.
I do think the Protoss has forgotten about his warp gate research. He's got the minerals to start it, and it needs to be started sooner rather than later.
Right. And how's that Void Ray doing?
It's still alive.
It's not doing anything right now.
He needs to finish that queen. Why is he not? Oh,
Because there's spore crawlers coming out.
yeah, I see
They're
that.
just going to lose this Void
lose
Ray.
this-
Oh,
That should
unfortunate.
be. I mean,
Queen lives.
here comes another Void Ray actually, and I'm not sure at what point he's.
Yeah, actually now, yeah, the Protoss is in really bad shape.
He's going to have to use this Void Ray defensively, basically.
I think he just realized that his warp gate research wasn't going. It just started.
So what went wrong there? Where did the Protoss go wrong?
He got 6 pooled.
I mean, he did everything right for the 6 pool.
Do you think that two gate?
He reacted too strong. He basically reacted to a full-on 6 pool when that's not what it was. So the Zerg basically out-fought him by saying, okay, I'm going to show you 6 pool. You're going to react completely as if it's totally a 6 pool, but I'm actually just using that as an opening to macro. And the Protoss, took the bait, hook, line, and sinker, and well, he's going to kill a lot of Zerglings here.
Yeah, he's gonna kill more.
And
But
he's got another Void Ray in production as well.
yeah, but the problem is with 3 spore crawlers at each base, Void Rays just can't do the harassment that he wants to do. He can go around and pick off these overlords that are sitting around the map, although there are only 3. But he's not going to be able to do the damage that he needed to do to make that Void Ray Stargate play worth it.
He still doesn't see this small little Zergling in the back of his natural either. So it is, well, maybe he did now. No. Nope. So he's going to know what's going on.
I mean, not that it matters. Phoenixes are not something he needs to worry too much about. With the Spore Crawler in the mineral lines, that will more or less shut down Phoenix Harass.
So he finally did get that Ling at the back of his natural.
Yeah, now, the Protoss playing pretty greedy here, and I like this. Solely because he knows he is so far behind that he has to do something. The Void Rays aren't going to do it.
Our Zerg is going up to 10 Mutalisks, however, so...
Yeah, and I think without the cannons, that's probably going to be it.
Yeah. He has no Stalkers out at the moment, and the most he can get in a time is 3.
Yeah.
Did he rebuild his forge somewhere?
He did. It's in his main, yeah. He's researching +1.
It's like, I see +1 and I see a cannon, I just didn't see the forge.
Yeah, but this is not going to be enough. Here come these mutas, and I think this will force the GG, most likely. So, this is a fun game, though. It's definitely not what we expected. We kind of expected the old, tired Forge Fast Expand versus 3-base Roach play, So I applaud these two players for giving us something wildly different from that.
Mm-hmm. I believe everybody's prediction was very incorrect at the beginning of this game.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
The Protoss did try to go Forge Fast Expand, so we were right about that part of it, but the rest of the game never would have guessed that was the way it was going to go. So, and here we go. Oh, Banelings! I'm so excited.
He's not even... He's going to try to take it all right now.
Yeah,
without
this is the killing blow. He's going to march up here with those Banelings, and everything dies.
I believe he's researching every upgrade imaginable at the moment.
Just in case. You gotta have a backup plan.
So there's... Yeah, that's...
And
I was looking at force field, but it's...
He may just let the Banelings detonate on the gateway?
Why haven't they detonated yet?
I guess he's not going to do that. I think he's going to wait for the cannon. And actually, the Stalker is doing a lot of damage to these Mutalisks.
Oh, wow. I mean, there's a lot of damage done, but...
Yeah, it's still too many Zerglings left around, I think.
He's streaming in 5 more mutas plus the 3 that just came out.
But
2 more.
Quite impressive micro from Demosthenes to even make that a battle. I mean, he's going to force this away with the Warpin. The next wave will probably kill him, but awesome, man. That was cool to see.
He is on the right track.
What? Force field? Another force field? And all of a sudden, Demosthenes is still alive somehow.
He is going to rebuild this wall, which is not going to do... Honestly, not going to do much.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I don't know if he's seen it yet or not. The Zerg doesn't know about this 3rd base yet. I understand it's not a big threat, but he can take that without an issue at the moment.
Yeah. And no force field this time.
That should be GG. So.
Good game. All right. Yes. Awesome. So thanks to our players there. That was entertaining. That's